I once walked into a room where my children had been playing and was horrified to find one of them scolding the other. And while this is a normal thing when children are growing up, siblings, they will argue, they will laugh. This particular incident was different. I was looking into the mirror. That was a true reflection of who I had been. I had taught my children that when you get upset, I had modeled when I got upset, how you react, how you go off, the explosive kind of person I had been. And is it possible that maybe because I was very upset, very hurt out of the divorce and everything, is it likely that that is the reason why I was going off like that and reacting like that, and therefore modeling, whether I liked it or not, whether I was intentional about it or not, whether I was aware of it or not? Is it likely that that's the reason why I was acting that way? Or is it that that is exactly who I am? Or is it that that is the temperament, the kind of person I am? And I stopped and had to start looking into me to see, who exactly am I? What is my character? And how is it that the person I am, how does that interfere or contribute towards my parenting, towards my relationship with others? Is it possible that the kind of person I have been or had been contributed and brought me to where I was in terms of this journey of single parenting? It became very clear. I am not perfect. It was no longer head knowledge. I could place my finger on specific areas of my life, parts of my life, character and temperaments that were flawed and that I needed to allow God to work in me, to correct and cause me to be more like Him. The Bible wants, don't think you're better than you really are. Be honest in your self-evaluation. So here I was, face to face with myself. There was no way of escaping. I had to allow God to begin working in me. And soon I realized that the more I looked into me, the less I focused on how I was hurt. Looking into me was not easy. There was a bit of pride, maybe not a bit. There is pride. It's difficult to want to identify what your weaknesses are. And except for God's grace, I've been able to allow Him to work in me and to correct me and to change me and to help me to be more like Christ. It is not something that it is an easy thing. I didn't wake up once and I was ready to face the person that I really am. One thing I know for sure is that as soon as I turned the eyes on me, my healing became accelerated, because then I was able to forgive the other party. I was able to be more gracious, because think about it. I am flawed. I am not perfect. But I set standards for the other party. And what does that therefore look like? Because if I am flawed, then my standards are also flawed. That's the ones that I've set for the other party. And so there's no way that I'll have a good outcome. There's no way that that outcome will be a healthy one. That formula is broken. And so now, when I started looking into me, I realized I am a sinner. I have failed. And except that God has given me the grace, therefore, I'm now able to extend grace to the other party and to forgive readily, and therefore have accelerated healing. God bless.